that rigmarole. Notice that when you go on dialysis, you start really having potassium and phosphorus problems, more than you've ever had. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Because, again, the procedure is toxic. And I don't like messing with the blood. Blood is very easy to clean. Most of your heavy metals are not in your blood, by the way. Most of them are in your lymph system. Your body dumps what it doesn't want into the lymph system. That's the system that really damages you. Remember, only 1/4 of the interstitial fluids are the blood. So your chelation doesn't do anything for that. I am not for chelation therapy, believe it or not. Don't mess with the blood. I've seen it over and over and over again. Okay, we're getting your lumen down, we're getting the merc down, we're getting the cadmium down, da-da-da-da-da. I pulled hair analysis for years. But I will say this, the best chelation therapy is a raw food diet. And if you're really serious with heavy metals, then you really pop with your dark greens. And I mean parsley juice, dandelion green juice, alfalfa juice, really hit your greens, high chlorophyll greens, particularly your cilantros and your parsleys and things like this. And then move your lymph, get the lymph systems, go after your kidneys and start doing that. That would be a much better chelation therapy. I don't like messing with the blood. I am very serious about, I don't like man and his chemicals. I think we have a much easier and simple and a more balanced chemical and magnetic road if we use nature's foods to chelate ourselves, basically. That's how we got into chelation in the first place. Body doesn't absorb really inorganic minerals well. I call elementals basically inorganic. I think when we can use the organic, we're at least the salt level, realistically. And so when you look at the elementals, the body doesn't absorb them well in the GI tract. So we do everything we can or find them in a form we can absorb them. We've always tried to force nature when nature is trying to say, no, we don't need to go down that road. So I'm not in for that. Use your dark greens to clean your body out, get into the fruits to move the lymph, use the herbs and things. We do have a heavy metal formula, but you've got a juicer, it's cheaper. But yeah, good question. Real good question, by the way. I appreciate these questions, especially ones I haven't addressed before. So keep them coming. I could sit here all day and talk with you. I mean, some of this stuff is stored back in the cobweb side because I try to keep my life simple and in the now. So forgive me if I have to reach into the storage bins and pull out some stuff. But again, find your own way, of course. But if I can help you take a shortcut and save yourself some distress and a lot of money, let me do it. This is a 20-year-old male that's trouble gaining weight. Let's see, my time is about up, guys. But this person has a hard time gaining weight. This is looking again at people that are on detox programs as well. Because when you start seeing people losing too much weight in detoxification, or you see people that are thin in the first place, immediately you want to think of two things, immediately. And that is digestion. Are they breaking down their foods so their body can absorb them? Are they breaking down their foods? That's the first one. The answer to that one can be seen basically in undigested foods in the stools. Do they have gas? Things like this where you're seeing fermentation or putrefaction, you're seeing foods that are not being digested. That would lend itself toward that thinking. But ultimately, the greatest problem in thinness is malabsorption. And the malabsorption is interstitial lymphatic constipation. I love that word, and I coined it. But I think it fits everything. Little ego statement, but I think it coins everything because it really gets to the core. And if we can get one word there, everybody goes, okay, understand. That's what it. When the lymph system backs up. So the same thing when we have excessive thinness. We have malabsorption, which is the lymph stagnation in the bowel wall. And when I take a picture of their eyes, I see it every time. So remember the 4 things that are essential, and I'll close with this. The 4 things, let me make sure I answer all your questions, my friend. Yeah, I mean, we've got to get the lymphs moving in the gut wall before we can fix the thinness. And you're going to be maybe a little thinner getting there. So most people outside of this circle of us are not going to understand that. So we get a lot of crap from loved ones and moms and dads and things like this about, oh my God, look how thin. I can't help it. That's your body, but I can show you how you can fix this for the future. Not right now. It's going to take you a year maybe, or 6 months maybe. I don't know. But it's going to take you a while, but you're going to get remedy. You're going to get cured of this. You're going to fix this problem. Might be some Humpty Dumptys to fix these things. But come on, man, you guys have got the guts, and learning this is really vital because there's nothing else out there, and you don't want to pack on weight with grains. That's fat. That's not muscle. So you've got to get your body cleaned up enough to absorb and as well. But here's the third thing. So I want to go over these 4 things before I close, and it's in my books. But these 4 things: digestion is number 1. Absorption of what you digested is number 2. But number 3 is where a lot of naturopaths miss. Number 3 is utilization. Not deficiency, utilization problems. Utilization is a hormone and steroid experience. You have to have adrenal steroids to utilize the predominant amount of your body's nutrition as well as some thyroid hormones. Utilization is key. And you can't say I have a zinc deficiency and take zinc when my adrenals are down and not utilizing zinc. You can't do it. You'll throw your chemistry out of balance. You got to fix those cells that are not producing. And then, of course, 4th is elimination. Not only digestive elimination, cellular elimination. So it's been fun. I really love talking to you. I really get off on these. I'm sure there's some here that maybe I haven't answered. But I will. I'll get to these. Oh, here's another one. I like this water full of love. Thank you so much for your comments. I'll get back to you guys. Probably Bill O'Reilly. That just caught my eye. Oh, Billy boy. Yeah, I mean, he means well. Let's see. Oh, Bill. You know what? I think the guy means well. You know, I don't know. I've seen him grow and mature through the years in different areas. But you know what? I think that anytime that we can give you some food for thought, it's a good thing. So I hope I helped you out this today, guys, and keep them coming. I love you all. We'll head down this spiritual journey a little bit too, because this guy with the Kirpal Singh, the Radhaswami, keep it coming, because you'll get me back focusing on that again. I've been so hyper-focused on getting this health out that I'd like to go down this spiritual road with you. So don't get upset. I'm not going to have the same take on the master that you have in terms of the vision that they're the Vaiguru, they're the end all. But don't let that shake you, because it doesn't matter. You know, I have another dear friend, Mr. Mutt, and Mr. Mutt is also a Radhaswami. We like to converse, and even though we have a good bond because of that, and it doesn't matter. My biggest bond is with the Radhaswami group, because of the level that they understand life to be at least you know. So I will address that in the spirituality, and we'll talk about that. So thank you all. Thank you so very much. You have fun today, and I probably won't be back with you until Friday. Maybe in the morning I'll come and finish up some question and answers, but Friday I'd like to do the spiritual insight thing for you. All right. Thank you very much. Namaste. Have a good day. Bye-bye.